Hello. Okay, good day everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel Trade Live with Precise Trader. Today is 20th of May, US session. Okay, do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use the information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade with your broker before you put in your trades. Okay, with that, we move on to our live analysis. Okay, let me change the screen. Just give me 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay. Okay, the data uh, that is out tonight. I think we have a Canadian CPI. Okay, the Canadian CPI, which was month on month forecast was negative 0.1 and actual was also 0.1. The median CPI year on year came out slightly higher, and the common CPI year on year also came out higher, and the trim CPI all came out to be higher. So I think most likely the dollar CAD should have strengthened, but anyway, we look into this. And as far as the trades open are concerned, okay, we don't have any open trade, and we we are trying to go for a live trade. Okay, so let's see the uh, okay. So here we we see the dollar yen is going up on the 2 hours. Okay, pound has been down. Euro has been I think flat, but with the downside view. So gold has been up. Okay, has been up. So we don't have any other data. So we will try to trade on all these currencies. So let's look at gold first, and then we will go into uh, the hold on, just give me 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, so let's look into the gold first. Then we will see the others, the currencies. Then we will start move on. Okay, looking at the gold right now, your 360 has been up. Okay, your 360 up, but now right now this is flat. Your 120 is also flat. Okay, 120 is also flat, and right now we see the 30 minutes is down, and your 15-minute is also down. Okay, so I think earlier on we gave a sell. Remember, we said today we should be holding a sell on the gold, and right now this market is already starting to move. So let's see how we can get into this trade. And as far as this gold is concerned, okay, this weakness, okay, this is weakness right now. This is trading at 30 to about 35, and we are getting a mixed signals, but with a mixed view. Okay, because the only thing is we got to know whether we have seen the high or we have yet to see the high. So now if you look into this, what I see is looks like we may have seen the high. Okay, we may have seen the high, and the high today was 50 half. Right now this is trading at 34, so expect this price to move further down, and the key level is 28. Okay, 27, 28. So below 27, 28 we should be able to see the price moving lower. So now how can we trade? Okay, first we need to know the target. Okay, then we see whether the stop loss, then finally we go for the entry. So when we look into this, okay, the target I'm looking at is 3210. Okay, 3210 or lower. Okay, and the stop loss is 43. Okay, 43, the current high. Then we can go for a sell. Okay, where can we go for a sell? The selling will try to go at 37 and 43. Okay, then we will put two entries, then we will put a stop at different levels. So what I want you to do is we'll try to go for a sell at 37. Okay, right now is 35. This is entry. This is a cautious sell, cautious sell. So we try to go for a cautious sell, 37, stop at 43, then the TP we can go for later. I'll give you the levels later, but actually as of now we can go at 3210. Then let me key in this, so because I can't show the screen. So cautious sell, at 3237, stop at 3243. Okay, TP at 3210 as of now. Okay, 3210 as of now. We are going for this trade. So right now is 3263, and I think this is a drop to 3235. Okay, and this is a try to go 20 or 30% of your usual volume. Okay, that means if your volume is, let's say, 100 ounce, so this one you go 0.2 or 0.3 as a entry. Then we would want to go for another sell. Okay, another sell near 42. Okay, our order is filled. We'll try to go for a sell at 42, and that the stop would be 48. Okay, that stop would be 48. Then we would see this one. You try to go for a slightly higher volume than the previous one. Okay, so 3242 sell, 48 stop. Okay, the TP I'll give you later again, but as of now we'll take it as 3210. Okay, so okay, then sell at 3242, stop at 3248, TP 3210. This is the next entry, second entry. So the first one, this is for mainly for the aggressive traders. Then the second one is mainly for conservative traders. Okay, so we are already into this trade, 3237 sell, and right now this market is trading at 32358. Okay, so let's move on to the next currency. Okay, the next one we are going to go in detail. So the next one, what we are planning to do is try to look for dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen shows strength. And this is trading above the 120. So we got to be very careful on this. So 120 is up. So which means to say 120 this is we still have another strength on 2 more hours. Okay, 2 more hours. Okay, let me okay, right now this is showing strength. Looks like market may have seen the base at 144.10 and expected to push higher. Okay, so now let's see what is the target and what would be the stop loss. Okay, the stop loss is concerned, we should be looking to put a stop below 144.40. Okay, and the TP we are looking for 145.20 or higher. Okay, which is 145.80. Okay, 145.50, which is your current day high. So looking at the dashboard, okay, we want to go for a buy. We want to exit before 145.50, and our stop loss should be 40, 144.40. So let's see the chart, then we decide how we want to go into this trade. So here if you look into the chart, okay, if you are looking into the chart, screen is blur. Okay, I don't see the internet connection is weak. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm not sure why the screen is blur. Okay, now let's see this. Okay, I want to go for a buy. Dollar yen, I'll try to buy at 80. Okay, that is my first entry. Target 145.30. Okay, 145.30. Then we have another entry at 144.60, and that one the stop is 144.40, and that again we'll try to exit at 145 or higher. So what I want you to do, we will go on a 20% or 30% of what is your usual contract size, and let we take this trade. Okay, let us take this trade. Go for a buy at 90. 90 is rough. That means quite close to the market. Okay, 144.90, and that stop will give 144.45, 145.30. Okay, this is the lot size. I just want you to go half lot. Okay. Uh, okay, maybe how about the others? Can you comment me whether the screen is clear, whether my voice is clear, and please give your feedback. Okay. So now let me change the screen. Okay, now we are going for a scalping entry, dollar yen, buy at 144.90. 40, we'll put this as maybe 50 stop. Okay, and 145.30, and this is half lot or slightly lower. Okay, half lot or slightly lower. Then the expiry, since this is quite close to the market, I don't want to give more than 15 minutes. Okay. How about the others? Are you all able to please comment on the chart whether you are able to see the screen clearly, whether are you able to hear my voice? So at least if you resolve this, then at least we can go. Otherwise, we can restart the session. Are you all able to see the screen clearly? No, the screen, is it clear or not clear? If you want me to screen voice, no problem. Okay, so the screen is clear. Okay, I think only 1% is not clear. So that means I suggest voice is clear but screen not clear. Okay, let me see why the screen is not clear. Okay, no, is it the screen, is it the font size or smaller, or the screen is not clear at all? If the font size is smaller, then I'll try to make it slightly bigger. Out of focus. Okay, hold on. Why is this thing out of focus? Okay, let me see whether I can try to make it slightly bigger. Just give me 1 minute. Let's arrest this thing. Okay, so can you see, because my screen is showing clear, because I'm not sure why it's not clear. Okay, can you okay, let's see, because I'm not very sure why this screen let me try one more time. Let me try one more time the chart, then maybe I delete and reset the thing. Okay, anyway, the dollar yen we are trying to buy, gold we have trying to sell. Okay, trying to sell gold. Then we have entered sell at 32. For those people who are coming late, we're trying to sell at 32, 37. I think if you now is better. So if you still want to take a trade, you can go for the trade. Then we also have one more sell at 32.42 because we feel that the temporary high is seen. But of course, if we are wrong, then we have to re-enter again. Okay. So let's usually need voice at the setting there, screen and play speed. Okay, because I my play speed all is, seems to be okay. Okay, anyway, we will try to move on. Then I'll show the chart. Then we will see whether we can. Wait, let me see. I've changed the screen. Uh, just give me 1 minute. I think this thing is also a bit slow. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me see whether. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, now are you all able to see? Okay, I think now I know the reason. Okay, because I think because I'm having a multiple screen, uh, and I think that setting is changing the resolution. Okay, let me see whether this helps. Okay, now seems to be okay. Then okay, so let's see. Okay, I think now it looks a bit better, I guess. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's move on. So here, what we can, okay, where was I? Okay, dollar yen and gold, we are going to take. Okay, next we will see. Okay, now let me see. Okay, so the dollar yen, I want to go for a buy. Okay, so another buy. Okay, just now we are trying to buy at 90, another buy at 65. Okay, so we'll go for another trade, which is okay, that is a momentum trade. Okay, dollar yen. Okay, this is 14465. Stop at 14430 or 35. Definitely it has to be below 35. Okay, maybe we'll just put it as about 35. Then the TP, this one will go for 14515, and this one we will give until another 1 hour for this trade, or maybe 1 hour. 1 hour means 10:30. Okay, so we are going for the second entry. Okay, this is the second entry for dollar yen. Okay, so now let's see what is the gold doing right now. Is 3238 half. So we'll try to take one more trade. Then after that we can concentrate on these two instruments. Okay, this three. Okay, now let's see any other trades we can go is pound or euro dollar, okay, pound or euro dollar, then dollar Swiss, okay, dollar Swiss also showing not that much of strength. So I think we would want to go for a euro or pound. Okay, go for a sell. Okay, so let's see what the system is telling us. Okay, right now the market is trading at 112.35, and your current high is less than the previous day high, and market is trading near the current day low. So this is we try to go for a sell on this. Okay, where we can sell, try to sell at 50 and 80. So these are the two selling levels the system is telling us, and our TP should be at 11180. Okay, that should be our TP. So if you look into the the chart, okay, if you look into the chart, okay, now I think our dollar yen is filled. Okay, dollar yen is filled. Okay, let me get this thing. Yeah, the dollar yen is filled. Okay, then the gold we are holding two trades. Yeah, two trades now. So now, just now what euro? Correct. Sorry, euro. Because I'm getting a bit diverted because of this system problem. Okay, looking at euro, looks like we may have seen the high for the day. Okay, we may have seen the high for the day, and market looks a bit weak, and we should see the price about 11180 as target. Okay, so now if we look into the chart, okay, the selling level should be 11240 and 112 60 65. Okay, 40. Okay, I repeat, 11240 or 50, then 65 as another entry point. Okay, 65, then the stop has to be above 80 or 85. Okay, so that should be our next stop. Okay, we are just quickly I give this signal, then we go into Dow Jones. Okay, so now scalping, first entry we go for euro. We will try to sell at 50. Okay, 11250, stop at 85, and 112 or 11185. Okay, so this one will go half lot, and this is until 10:30. Okay, then the next one we will go for a momentum. Okay, momentum trade. Again, this is, we will try to sell slightly better 112 65 or 70, but we'll put it at 65, then stop 95, and here 11190 or 85, and this is one lot, and this is until the next time belt. So later we will do the adjustments, later we would see the movement. Okay, so two trades we are already into, gold and dollar yen. Okay, then we are trying to sell euro. Now let's look into Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones and Nasdaq, then we will play the game with all the four trades in hand. Okay, before we go, let's see the gold one more time. Okay, one more time. Okay, now what we feel gold is, we should be we most likely, okay, most likely this has been rejected 3 times. Most likely this might be the temporary high, but for confirmation we need to see this low breaks. So if 33 breaks, then we can confirm that this is the high. If 33 holds, chances are it may push one more round towards the high. Okay, so that is the thing we have to take note. Okay, now let's go for Dow market just opened. Okay, right now what we are seeing on the Dow is, okay, we are most likely we may have seen the high at 975. Okay, remember yesterday was, we projected around 43 140 to be the high, but as of now this might be the high. Okay, now we have just started the new time belt, and right now this is in a congestion on the 120. So if this is the congestion on the 120, like for instance, if this is the high, we should see this low breaks. That means if the price goes below 770, we can confirm that this is the high. If it doesn't go, then this is not the high, then we expect the price to go higher towards 43 140 or 43,080 before we see the high. So now what we want to do is we want to go for a sell at 890. Okay, we assume that this is the high, so we are betting that this is the high, so go a sell for 890, put a stop at 950 55. Okay, hold on, the thing shows 975. So when did this high happen? Okay, let me see whether my data feed is right. Okay, I think there's something wrong. So this showing a high of 976, and we are not sure when this thing happened. Okay, because this high is only showing at one is 20. Okay, I think there's something wrong. Hold on, let me check, because sometimes this is okay. Here the system time is correct, and okay, there's something wrong with my feed. Okay, so this is showing the high of 976, but this is only showing 945. Okay, never mind. Okay, anyway, we'll try to sell at 890, stop at 985. Okay, that means about 95 pips stop. Okay, let's put in this trade, then we'll try to go for this trade. Okay, so selling 42,890 and 42,985. Then the TP, we will put it as of now at 42,460. Okay, we'll just put it as 460, then later we'll do the adjustment, and this is half lot, and this is we'll give half an hour for this trade, because Dow Jones is quite fast. So hopefully within this half an hour we should able to get this filled. Okay, the gold, I think the second entry is filled. Okay, the second entry is filled. So now we got to see the gold, then dollar, yen, and euro. Okay, we only concentrate on this two. Okay, the Dow Jones, if you can sell, if you call yourself an aggressive trader, so you may want to enter at 810, 810, because once it breaks 770, we should be able to see the price moving lower. Okay, I think the gold is also giving us a trick again. Let me just do the Dow Jones. Then after that we concentrate on our gold trading. Okay. Okay. Let me give you the. Okay. This is a Dow Jones dashboard. So I suggest you take a screenshot so at least you know what is to be expected and how we can trade this. Then after that we concentrate on the gold. Okay, so so if you look into the dashboard, okay, get the screenshot. You should not go above 860. In fact, your current high is about 976. Okay, now only is updating. Okay, now is updated. Yeah, so below 880, okay, we expect the weakness to come, and there is a strong support at 435. So we need to see the 435 breaks, then this market is into the selling zone, and we can expect the price to go even further. Okay, so now what I need you to do is, okay, we try to take, hold on, the price, I mean the target I'm giving you is 460. If the 460 breaks, then about 380, then 250. So these are the three target levels. Okay, so now we need to see 860 hold, 860 905 hold, and we need to see the 660 or 705 break, then the weakness can be seen. Okay, so maybe you want to take a screenshot of this, so then you know, I'll tell you how to play this. Okay, let me take a screenshot. Okay, you just take a screenshot of that level, then I'll tell you how to play. Okay, now we should not see the price going above 860. Okay, 860 or 905, and just now I think we have seen the high of 890. So I think that should be the high, and if we are right, we should see the 710 break. Okay, 710, 760. These are the two levels we need to see a break. Once it breaks, then we can hold sell. That means the market has made a high, then we can hold sell. Okay, so now we are trying to sell at 890. So maybe if you feel you want to enter, so that one may be okay, I want to bring it down to 860. Okay, so that one, then we will start concentrating on our gold. Okay, now here I want to sell at 860. 860, 985 and 460. There's a 400 pips move we are looking for. So for those of you, if you call yourself an aggressive trader, you may want to enter even at 820. Okay, 820, you may want to enter. The stop still remains the same, and we got to see the 760 break. So when the 760 breaks, we will try to concentrate on this trade. Okay, now let's move on to our gold. Okay, now let's see how we can trade this, how we can manage and exit with a profit. Okay, the gold wise, I'm not sure how many of you are holding how many lots, whether it's two trades or one trade. So maybe if you can send me a message, two or one, then maybe preferably with the entry level, then I can guide how to go about on that trade. So I'm holding a sell at 42. Okay, early on I made a sell, that one I got stopped out. Okay, I have nothing to hide. The 37 I got stopped out. Then the 42, the second entry, I'm holding now. Okay, the second entry I'm holding now. So your side, if you are holding two, just say we are holding two trades on the gold. If you're just holding one, then you just say one. Then we would see how we can go about. So now, how we are going to trade? Okay, I'll just show the screen. We are going to manage this trade. So when we manage the trade, okay, always remember, there's two things we need to know. One is safe zone and the danger zone. Then another thing we need to know is we need to know the benchmark levels. Okay, all this you try to write it down, make sure you remember. Then when we take a trade, then you know what is to be expected and how we can go about it. Okay, so now the Dow, okay, before I forget, I'm just telling you the Dow, I've entered at 820. I'm just letting you know. I've entered at 820. I'm holding Dow sell at 820. I'm holding gold sell at 42. And I'm holding yen long at 44.90. So these are the three trades I'm holding as of now. Then the euro we put in. Okay, now the Dow is breaking or testing 770, which means to say if this level breaks, this is going to be a temporary high. We can expect this price to move lower. So we will just wait to see whether this low breaks. Okay, so now Dow, I'm in the money. Gold is flat. Okay, dollar yen is also flat. Okay, so let's do our research and analysis. Then we would know how we are going to manage this. Okay, so now if the gold, okay, if we were to say that this is going to be the high, that means when I say high, I'm looking for high for the session or high for the day. So if this is going to be the high for the day or high for the session, then we should not expect the price to go beyond 48. Okay, so 48 or 44 half. Okay, these are the two levels we need to have our focus. So that means what I'm trying to say is this 44 and 48 are considered the danger levels. Okay, danger levels, like as I told you, we need to know the danger levels, we need to know the safe levels or safe zones. Then we need to know the benchmark levels. So if we know all this, then we can, our trade can go with the smooth ride and the smooth sail. Okay, so that means what I'm trying to say is the price should not break 44, 48. If it breaks, then price is moving into the buying zone area, and chances are it can go up towards 58 if the 50 half breaks. Okay, so on the other hand, okay, the safe zone levels or the safe levels is we need to see a break of uh, 30 half, okay, 30 half or 33. Then we know that this market is going to go lower. Okay, this 30 half is, we get, this is a 360 selling zone level, and the other side just now I said is 34 half. That means, you know, this is from the daily buying zone. That means it is moving into the selling zone. Okay, now I've given you all these levels. Now we can play the game comfortably. That means, you know, we need to know what is to be expected, how we are going to manage the trade, what we'll do in the event if the price goes against us, what we should be doing if it's in our favor. All this we get ourselves prepared. Okay, so now, like as I said, if the market right now we are still in the danger zone area. Okay, we are still in the danger zone area, and looks like, you know, this high may not be the high if the price breaks 48 by any chance. 48 and 50 half, these are the two levels we need to pay focus. Okay, another check we can do whether we are in the right direction or the right levels. Another check we can do is we can see the opening, we call it the opening price principle, and we see how long the strength can last and how far the strength can go. So that means, like for instance, if I go and check on the hourly chart, so right now we see the time as 9:48. So we have this strength can last for another 12 minutes. Okay, another 12 minutes. Then after that we should see a new time bar coming in. So sometimes what will happen is, if we get stopped out, then the next entry, if this is going to be in a range, then we should go for a sell on the next price when we see. Okay, so now we are most likely, I think gold, we are going to get stopped out. Okay, not to worry. I mean, after this stopped out, then we will tell you how we can manage this trade. That means how, where is our next entry point, when, how do we expect, and all this we can look into. Okay, so what, okay, I think got stopped out on the gold. Okay, I got stopped out on the gold, and but my Dow is I think making money. Okay, now let's see. I think, I'm sure you all have stopped out on the gold. Okay, now what we got to do is we got to wait for another 10 more minutes. Okay, we wait for another 10 more minutes, and we see whether this high breaks. Okay, if this high breaks, then our next selling level should be at 58. Okay, 58 half. Okay, that should be our next selling level. If that also breaks, then we may see the price going on extension of this level, which is it shows 77. Okay, let's see the nearest extension. That is about 65. Okay, so the next entry level, okay, we are looking for is 58 half. So if our gold has got stopped out, So now we are going to go for a cautious sell again. Since we got stopped out, we got to go for cautious sell at 3258 half. Okay, and I give you two entries, 3258 half and 3265 half. Okay, stop. I'll give you two levels. Stop at, if you sell at 58, put a stop at 3263 half. Okay, if you sell at 65 half, we put it as 3271 half. Okay, then the TP we put at 45. The next immediate support will become 45 and 32. Okay, so 3245 and 3232. Okay, so these are the next entry levels. Okay, so now sometimes what will happen is, okay, if we are unlucky, usually the market will hit, then turn, or sometimes the TP doesn't get filled, the market may turn before the TP is hit, and this always happens. Being a trader, we cannot escape this at all times. Okay, remember that. So that means we got to trade without emotions. We got to make sure that we always stick to the rules. Then we trade with a trading plan, all this in mind. Okay, so then only we can trade successfully. Okay, so now if you see the gold, see what has happened is it just hit our stop. Okay, this just hit our stop, and this is coming off now. Okay, so we have another 6 more minutes. Okay, 6 more minutes, then we would see how this market is going to make a turn. So chances are, that's why I said chances are we have been a bit early on the entry, because sometimes this when it's in a range, it's very hard to predict the exact movement. So while we are waiting for that, okay, we have a dollar yen field still trading at near that level. So then the Dow, we'll just see what is the status. Okay, we'll see the Dow. Then since we don't have, then maybe we may want to look into Nasdaq. Okay, so now the Dow. Okay, so I think it came back to 820 again. So if we are expecting this to be the high, we have to see this round testing this low, it has to break this low, because you see here it broke this low, and right now this is coming back again. So that means this can be a failure or this can be a break. Okay, only time has to give us an answer. So if it's a break, then we should see this low break. If this is a failure, then this low should hold and this high should break. Okay, so this is what is going to happen, and this is where it becomes a bit tricky in trading, and we have no other options or no other short method or no other genuine method to see how we want to take this. The only rule of the game is, you must understand, when we lose, we lose the minimum. When we make the maximum. And we should always have a plan, and we should stick to our plans, and we should be staying by the rules. Okay, so today, I mean, yesterday was a very good day. Yesterday we had all in the right, and some, I think we had some missed entries and all. Today, I think it was a bad day. Okay, I would say because I think the gold, we got stopped out just now. I think afternoon we didn't take any trades. Okay, if I'm not sure, afternoon we were trying to sell at initially, we took one sell at 24. Okay, I remember it's 24. Then we got stopped out at 28. Then after that, because we expected the turn. Okay, I'll just share with you the chart on that, the afternoon trade. So this is something, when we discuss on the afternoon, sorry, the previous trades, this also give us an experience. Yeah, this is where we did. Okay, afternoon we were expecting this to be the high, and remember we sold at 24. Okay, 24, and I think we got stopped out at 28. Yeah, this is where we got stopped out. Okay, then after that we didn't have any trade. Right now you see the price is already starting to move up. Okay, another clue I can also tell you is, okay, we have a, okay, let me put that trade, 58. Okay, another thing also you need to understand is, okay, the our success in trading would all depend on our consistency and focus. Not uh, doesn't have to depend on the luck, because the luck, of course, we need to a certain extent, but doesn't mean that we always have luck and we always make money. That is impossible. Okay, so now it's trading at 58. I put at 58. Uh, just give me 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, now I think our 58 half is filled. Now is going to 60, 61. Okay, because the thing is, it's only having 1 more minute. Okay, 1 more minute for this time to finish. Okay, another clue. Okay, another clue we are getting now is, okay, the market. This market should uh, okay, I think the gold has got stopped out. Okay, stopped out already at 58. It's very fast. Hold on. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, so now another clue. Okay, another clue we are seeing here is, okay, the 65. Okay, I think if you have entered just now at 58, then try to avoid the 65 sell. Okay, if you are not, then you can go for the 65 sell, and we have to wait for this market to make a turn. So looking at this, okay, this is also another clue uh, that the high should be seen soon for this move. Okay, so what we will do is, okay, you see, morning we lost $4, and just now we lost how much was it? Okay, just now was $5. Okay, just now was $5. uh, then another one was 58. That's another 5. Okay, so now we lose, like today we lose about $14. Okay, $14. But all you must understand, I think we did a low so-called low volume. Okay, because you must understand, we did all is 20%, 30%. No doubt we lose $14. So the volume wise, we try to keep intact. The reason, that's one of the reason, even if you get stopped out, at least you lose the minimum. Then when we are right, we will try to go with the bank. Okay, now if we look into the gold, okay, what we feel is today is going to be an extension of the previous congestion days. Okay, now we are the next target, final target we can look for is 80. Okay, so 80, and yeah, somewhere 80. Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, so now it's already showing strength. Okay, I think today we are sitting in the wrong side of the market. So the only thing we got to do is we got to wait for a better entry levels. Okay, so now the strength is more than we expected. Okay, so right now looks like, okay, this is going to go higher. So what we will do is we'll take our time. Okay, we'll take our time. We'll try to put one last attempt, okay, to see whether we can recover our losses. So as of now, I think we lost about $14. That is 0.2, 0.2 or 0.3, which is 14 times 0.3. I think is about 0. But I think it's about 0.5%. I mean, if you look at in terms of percentage. Okay. So anyway, so now the next we are holding is dollar, yen, and Dow Jones. Okay. So let's wait. We'll come back. Let it go up. Let it go up, because I'm not keen in buying this, because this is you see, this overall this week we should see the price turning. This is a weekly level. Okay, weekly level, we should see the price turning before 80. Okay, before 80 or 95. So now we are already 72. So we are nearing our target. Okay, so I don't think I want to chase this and get into trouble and lose, because if you go for a buy, we may get caught near the high. So the only way we can stay is try to go for a sell. Okay, we will wait. Let the price move higher, then we go for a sell. Okay, so this trade today, I think gold today is not our favor, so we got to stay sideline on gold for the time being. So now let's see the Dow. Okay, the Dow, like as I said, the only hold on, let me look at the volume. Okay, so we are still holding the Dow, and we need to see this break, then we can get good profit on this. Okay, otherwise, okay, this is still going to be in a range, then we may even see the price testing the highs. Okay, as of now, I think we are quite safe on the sell, because this market rejected, broke the support, and the resistance is holding at the sentiment change or polarity change, so I think we are still safe. Wait for this to break, at least we can make good money on the Dow. So if it really breaks this, then we should see the price moving towards 620 minimum target, and 460. So we wait. Okay, I'm holding the trade. I have to recover my loss on the gold, so I will wait for this break to happen. Okay, so we have no choice. We have to wait for this break to happen. So Dow we are holding, dollar yen also we are holding, gold we got stopped out. So we will wait for a re-entry on the gold. One last entry for the gold. Okay, now you see here. Okay, this we have a buy order on the dollar yen at 65. So the one what I want you to do is try to lower it to 50. Okay, try to lower it to 50, because we still have some more weakness to be seen. Then the TP will still put it as 45.15, and the time expiry will still see. Okay, faster lower it, because it's already coming off. Okay, we'll put it as even 45. Okay, 45. Then we change this price. Okay, dollar yen. So we are holding one half lot. Then the 65, we have lowered it to 45, and we will see. Okay, we will see. Okay, the euro, I think just now we had a filled, I never realized. Okay, euro also is filled. Okay, euro is also filled. So now we have euro. Then we have one more selling order on the euro. Okay, the one I think we raise it to 85. Okay, this is what we need to do when we sit in front of the screen. Okay, so we have to manage our risk. Okay, we have to manage our risk. we have to uh, get into the trade without emotions. Then we need to have a plan, and we stick to the plan. So as of now, okay, today we are like dollar yen. Just now gold we have lost. Dollar yen also in the losing end. Euro also losing end. But again, take note that this is all at the minimum damage. Okay, because it's not like we have entered a big. Then we try to go into the trade. Okay, as for the Dow, okay, I think we are still safe on that, and I'm waiting for the break. Okay, I'm waiting for the break. If the break happens, then I can see minimum 660 or 460. So I think this profit is enough for me to write my loss on the gold. Okay, so are you anyone here holding the Dow selling? Anyone holding? Okay, so before we go off, okay, we will see whether the Dow breaks. Okay, if the Dow breaks, then I think today would not be a bad day, because 820 and let's say I exit at even 660 or 460, then that is about 200-300 points. I think that is enough for me to write off my loss on the gold. Okay, now while we are waiting for that, let's move back into gold. Right now this is still showing strength. Okay, still showing strength. Okay, 1% is holding Dow. Then let's see how far it can go. Okay, so now the only way we can do this projection, we should see the price turning at 88 or 95. Okay, so these are the two levels of resistance I am expecting. So since we have already got stopped out, okay, I think we will try to wait for the. You see, the problem with this trade is, usually whenever the market is getting a break from the range, usually it will be a failure. Okay, but today if you look into this, okay, looks like this market has seen a base on the hourly, and we should see okay, so looks like our final target, okay, final target for this is either 98 or 3320. Okay, this would be most likely this would be your final target before this market is coming down. Okay, so what we can do is, okay, what we can do to get our losses back. Okay, we'll try to put one order GTC order at 3320 0 and put a stop above 3327. Okay, 3320 or 20 half. Then for today, we'll put a trade to sell at 3298. Then the TP is 3298. Let me see where I can give you the TP. Okay, about 76. So we'll do a conservative trade, because right now this is overbought and looks like the market has got more strength, but I'm reluctant to go for a buy because this is just a break from the range. So we have two trades. Okay, we have two trades. What I'm going to do is, one is for today. I'll just give a message today. Cautious sell at 3298. Stop at 3303. TP at 3276. Okay, so then GTC order. Okay, GTC order. This is also a cautious sell because we are not seeing the price seen 3321. Stop 3327 and no TP. TP will give you later. So we will key in this order to recover our losses. So now what is going to happen is the market may turn at 98 or 3320 or anywhere before that. Okay, so if we are going to go for a sell anywhere before that, then we should be in front of the screen. Okay, we should be in front of the screen. But if we are not in front of the screen, then the only way is we just place the order. So the first order is for today and the other order is a GTC. So that means it can be tomorrow as well. So let's see this trade, and if we are able to get a big move, then for sure we can get back the thing. Okay, then I find the lot size, as far as the lot size is concerned, we will still go on minimum lots, meaning either 20% or 30% of your usual trading size, because this is a projected level, so we need to get ourselves a confirmation to see whether the price is turning or whether the price has turned. Okay, so let me also key in this trade. So today I think I hope the Dow Jones helps us, so at least we can be a bit on the safe side. If Dow Jones also moves up and stops out, then I think today is not a day and today is a bad day. Then I think we have to just ignore. I mean, always this happens, you know. See, every day is not a Sunday. So sometimes you have a good day, sometimes you have a bad day. The only thing is, you know, if you are a bad day, then you know you got to uh, trade the minimum and don't get emotional, especially when we are losing. You know, that is where we got to be very, very, very careful. Okay, so let's see. So the Dow, sorry, the gold. I think we have to wait for the thing. I don't want to do anything before because I don't want to go for a buy either because I feel this is the time is only got another 30, another half an hour left for this move to happen. In fact, we missed it. Okay, we didn't expect this such a big move because we thought that that 50 is going to be a major resistance, but unfortunately this has tricked and we have to wait for the market to give us an answer. Okay, so then the Dow, this is still in a range, so let it work. Let it work. I think all the signals are there. The only thing is the price has to break this low. If it breaks, then we can see the big drop. Otherwise, this can be in a range, then we can see the price testing the high one more time. So just in case the the Dow gets stopped out, then I think the next entry we try to sell at 43,140 because that one I think that is your previous high if I recall correctly. So what we can do is today is either a range or congestion, then maybe tomorrow we might see the breakdown, you know, but whatever is it, we just have to see whether the high is seen. Okay, then the previous high was on 26th March 43,148, and that's the level I said we should be looking to go for a sell and hold. Okay, that should be our final target. Okay, so what we can do is we can put a GTC order on the Dow. Okay, if you want, you can put in a GTC order. So that one we can say uh, 43 limit sell, limit sell 43 140 43 230. Okay, we'll put a stop at 230, and this one we'll say 42 maybe 650 or 660. Then when the order is filled, then we will try to adjust the levels. Okay, so now what is going to happen is, okay, what I'm trying to do, I hope you understand. Okay, we are trying to have a regular business with no emotions controlling us at any point of time. Okay, stick to our rules, play the game with a plan, then have a proper money management. When I say money management means, see, when I say half lot, that means, you know, you try to reduce your position. When I say full lot, then you try to go for a maximum. Then, you know, you stick to the game plan. Okay, so here the only thing is we may have seen the high or we have yet to see the high. Okay, but when I say yet to see, that means the high is not going to be very far. It should happen soon. Okay, so here if I do a projection, okay, let me see. Okay, it's giving me another answer. Okay, give me a minute. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So I think we will try to increase the 140 to 320. Okay, just now, because we are doing a projection and this is a GTC order, so we would rather put a level further away so we don't get any emotional controlling us. So we can go for either 230 320. Okay, 230 or 320. So just now we gave a order 140. I suggest we change it to uh, 230 or 320. Then tomorrow if we need to do the adjustments, we will do the adjustments. Then the stop, we put it as 345. 43, 345. Okay, then the TP will just remain as 4270, sorry, 42705. So we'll just maintain it, and this is going to be the final move, because what we feel is market. You see, if you look into this pattern, okay, I just want to discuss further on this pattern. Okay, what we are seeing here, okay, this is, we call it butterfly pattern, you know. So when I say butterfly pattern, can you see the way it looks like? Okay, so this is usually, this is a bearish pattern. Okay, this is a bearish pattern, which means to say this market is going to break this low eventually. Okay, so if we look into this pattern, this is a butterfly pattern and it's bearish. If we are right, we should not see this high break, or even further is this extension. So chances are, that's why I said chances are this is a 50-50. So this may be the high. If this is the high, then price can come down, very big move. So at least we try to capitalize on this move and try to make this money. Okay, so now this is the analysis for the Dow. So now the same manner when I talk about gold, okay, the gold. So if you ask me what pattern are we talking about, is okay, based on this. Okay, this is this, we call it a inverse head and shoulders pattern. Okay, the problem is we are seeing two shoulders here and one shoulder on the left, which is not a usually not a perfect pattern. So if we are right, the projection, you know, the price projection should be minimum to this level, or maximum is this level, which means that 3380. So if you are going to see this trade, so expect the price to turn anywhere before this level, because before 47, because the reason being is this 47 is a very strong resistance, because this is a polarity change. Okay, polarity change or sentiment change. So we should not see the price going above 47, or if the market is really weak, we should not see the price going above 3298 and 3324. Okay, and that's the reason why we are putting it at 3320. So now what I'm going to telling about gold is, we try to because we expected this weakness, because this is in a range, then eventually to come down. But overall, this market shown some strength unexpectedly, and I'm not sure why is this strength is coming now. Even the dollar weakness is seen, and thing, but I think we still have to stick to the rules. So as far as the weekly is concerned, we should not see the weekly high beyond this the 3326 high. Okay, then when we talk about the monthly, okay, monthly, this is also still, market is still in a congestion or range within the previous month high. So market broke the low, then this is moving back into the range on the monthly. So again, if you look into the daily, I don't see the price going above 3320. Okay, 3320 or 3326. So anywhere before that, we should see the price turning down. So this can happen maybe tomorrow or within the next few days. But I think we need to have our focus. And once we get that level, either 3320 or 3380, anywhere between this level, we should see the price turning down. And once we see it turning down, then we try to hold on to the trade, because you see, this is what is all trading about. Sometimes you lose little by little bit, and when we make, we should make the big amount. So that is the thing we got to tell ourselves, and we have to prepare ourselves. Okay. So now I think that's about it. So now I'm still holding my Dow. I'm still holding my dollar yen. Then the euro also I'm still holding. Okay, so this three I'm holding. Then let's see the euro before we. Okay, the strength what we are seeing on the euro right now. This is can last for another 20 or 26 minutes. Then I think the next time bell we should see some weakness coming into play. Okay, so I think we can still hold on to that trade on the euro. Most likely a temporary high is seen at 60-65, so we are holding at 50. So let's hold that trade, and we have revised our level at 23. Okay, we can hold euro, then dollar yen. Okay, looks like the correction down may over. Okay, may be over. So we will just wait. So just give some time to see, and see whether we can get profit on that trade. So one last before we knock off. Okay, the Dow, pay attention. Okay, this is up to you to play the game. Okay, and what I can tell you is, I'll tell you the safe zone and the danger zone or danger levels. Price should not go above 890 or 965. Okay, then we need to see a clear break of 730. Okay, 730 clear break. Then the next support would be 640, 650. If it breaks, then we should see the price moving towards 460. Okay, so we have shorted at 820. Okay, 820 somewhere here. So we are just waiting to see whether we can have a break. Okay, as far as this higher time frame is concerned, your 60 minutes has just started and we should not see the high beyond 860 or 905. Okay, so we'll just wait, monitor for a while, see whether we can see the breakdown. If it breaks down, then we should be exiting either at 660. Early on I said about 530 or 460. These are all your exit levels. So you manage your trade, you write down what the levels we have given, then you try to exit. Okay, so I think I've discussed all this. Finally, gold one last before we go off. Okay, gold today I think is not a good day. Today I don't think it's a good day for us today. So we are, if we see, we expect the price to turn before 3298. So anytime before that, we can expect the price to turn down. Then another clue I can give you is, if the market breaks another clue I can give you is, if the market breaks 40. Okay, this 40 is pretty high, pretty low. The next level, let me see, okay. So another clue I can give for gold is, we are expecting the price to move higher towards 98 or even higher. But for today, I think 98 should be capped. Okay, 98 or 3302 should be capped. Then by any chance, if the price breaks 70, not 70, okay, 68 or lower, then whatever the high, that might be the high. Okay, so that means I'm giving you two possibilities. If the market breaks 70, then whatever is the high, that might be the high. Then the other hand, we should see the price heading towards 98 or 3302 before the high is seen. Okay, so I'm giving you two possibilities, since we have got stopped out. Okay, stopped out on this twice. No, we were stopped out here once, then we have stopped out here twice, and we have stopped out here 58. Okay, 58. three times. Okay, we have three times we got stopped out. So, I mean, of course, it's all with a minimum lot size. So, we will try to get back our losses. How we are going to get back is we will try to sell one at the high. Then, when the market starts to come down, then we'll go for one more sell. Then, when we do this two sell, wait for this, then this losses can be taken from there. So, that is, should be our plan. So, and that is since we are going to trade uh, three times a day. So hopefully we should be able to not miss that move. Okay, and another thing is tomorrow we are having one session in the morning at 9 a.m. Okay, this so today we had at 7. Unfortunately, we didn't get the move or we didn't have the move. So tomorrow we are planning to have at 9 a.m. So most likely, I think this should be the time fixing. That means morning Asian session 9, Europe session at 3 o'clock or 1500 hours. Then US session at 20 or 2100 hours depending on the data. Okay. Okay, I think it's such been a good long day, 1 hour 45 minutes. So I'm doing a lot of talking, and I'm also trying to set up a trading group. Okay, so I hope if you guys can follow us regularly, we will form a trading group. That means our plan, is to form a trading group. Then we can trade together, and slowly we try to improve on and try to progress. Okay, so there's a lot of things. So there's a lot of things to be learned, and a lot of things to be shared. So, and also get yourself mentally prepared every day. See, every day is not a Sunday. Every day we can't afford to make money. That's one. the the main thing should be we should not be losing every week. That is more dangerous. Okay, so that means like yesterday we made, today we lose, tomorrow we lose, it's fine. Then even the next day we lose, but overall weekly we shouldn't be losing. So if we lose one week, the next week we should bounce back, and we should be able to be on track. And that is the only way we can give consistency result and consistency results, and show that okay, we can be in this business and trade for a living, and earn a living. So we got to keep to this. Okay, try to make, so what we are going to do is slowly we are going to have two types of trades. One is scalping trade, what we are doing now. Then the next one would be trades that we hold for the day. So that is slowly we are going to input on that. So that means sometimes when we make on that, so even this loss is not going to affect us, and not going to kill us. So then the next phase would be we'll hold one trade for a week. So then we'll have like our trade all balanced. So one is a day trading, we hold for the day. One is we hold for the week. Then we do scalping, we do news trading, then we do random. So when we do all this, then I think we should be able to survive as a full-time trader. But that needs time. Okay, that needs time, and I'm not looking for a very long time. Okay, the most I'm looking for is within a month. Okay, within a month we should get stabilized. We should be getting ourselves focused. We concentrate on the trade. So now in future I'll be telling you, okay, this is a scalping trade. Okay, this is a trade, you hold for 1-2 hours. This is a trade you hold for the day, you hold for the week. So usually the hold for the day and hold for the week should happen. Okay, hold for the day should happen beginning of the day, because that's where the beginning of the day. That means you buy at the low, then you try to end the day with the profit. So that should be our plan. Then the hold for the week it should happen within the next first 2 days. That means within Monday or Tuesday, not Wednesday. Then you hold for the week. Seldom it happens. So slowly we'll try to improve. Slowly we'll try to improve, get ourselves focused, get on track. And if you can really follow us regularly, okay, regularly, I think we should get in a stability and a consistent mode within a month. So I mean, we have a lot of experience, knowledge, but sometimes, trading is not as simple as we think and as easy as we think. Sometimes, you need to look at different angles, different perspective. We have to play by the rules. Sometimes, the news, we have to see what are the datas out. Sometimes, the news will happen like you see, like for instance, like today, I'm just saying one example. Today Aussie cut the interest rate. Okay, so quarter percent Aussie, they cut interest rate. So even they cut interest rate, uh, you see the drop is only within the previous day range. In fact, this morning I sold Aussie at 64.35. Okay, I was there during the data announcement, which happened around 12:30. Yeah, this is where the data announced. So I sold somewhere here. Yeah, correct. This is where I sold. Then I took my profit at here. Then after that, I forgot about this trade. So this was only this much of move that was available after the news announcement. So sometimes that's why I said, if we can really get into a group, if we can really have understanding, if you really show your support and your enthusiasm, we can do a lot of things together. Okay, we can do a lot of things together. The only request I'm asking you is be sportive, keep get into the discussion, be extroverted. Extroverted meaning do a lot of talking, share the things. So then we can work as a team. Because right now, uh, I mean, of course, as of now, I'm not showing my screen. Okay, I'm not showing my screen what trade I've taken, what is the thing I'm taking, and what is the trade I'm putting in. But as we go on, I can even share my screen. That means, rather than I show the screen, enter here and this, I can show what the trades I've taken and all this. Slowly, we can be open, but you have to be open. Then only we can open ourselves. So I hope you understand what we are trying to say. But end of the day, we are trying to build a team. Okay, we are trying to build a team. We are looking for traders who can work with us, and we also want to work with those traders and see how it can be a win-win situation. Because this is definitely, if you can follow instructions, if you can uh, so-called listen and apply the rules, I think anyone can work from anywhere and we can still work together as a team. So there's a lot of things which we can share with you, a lot of ideas, a lot of knowledge, a lot of informations that can be shared. So I can tell you, like for instance, like gold. Okay, now I'm just showing you one example. Okay, this is one of the, this is time is going to finish another 10 minutes. Another 10 minutes, this time is going to finish. So you just take this, okay, especially those gold traders, okay, this gold traders. I just want to give you one tips. Okay, you just have to see that this price, okay, we are not expecting this price to go beyond 33 48, and the price should be turning before that, okay, before that. So it can turn at that level or before that. So the problem is, see, we give a projection now, and what is happened is we have to have our focus and make sure that when that price comes in, we got to pull the trigger. So that is where we can work in hand. Sometimes, we give a projection, we'll give you a GTC order. So at least, when that price comes, then we can respond to it. Okay. So let's see. Today, I don't think today is a good day. Looks like, okay, unless the Dow comes, then I think today would be an average day. Otherwise, today is not a good day. Let's see how tomorrow is, if tomorrow can be a good day, then why not? So we have to keep doing it again and again, consistency, and try to get the results what we are looking for. Okay, thank you very much. I think I just want to end the session because I don't want to get emotional, get myself caught. Okay, then before we just try to manage the euro dollar, okay, euro dollar and the dollar yen. Okay, I don't want to let go as it is. Okay, just give me one last thing before I go off the. I think the dollar yen. Uh, the I think we have a buy order at. No, I think the second entry is out. Okay, second entry we don't have any second entry. Okay, and the euro also, I think the second entry is going to expire soon. So I think we have to take a loss for dollar yen as well. Okay, I don't want to give a projection because tomorrow morning we can try to enter again. Okay, so I think this is also tricked us today, because you see this market opened, it was down, then went up, then come down all the way again. So sometimes this is the tricky part. Of course, if we know this, see, market opened, then it came down first, then went up all the way, then came down below the open. So today is a bit tricky day. Even the gold also, we didn't expect this thing to be, but usually, I just want to tell you, usually Monday and Friday are a bit tricky because usually the beginning of the day and the ending of beginning of the week and ending of the week is a bit tricky. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday should be usually a good trading days. Okay, thank you very much. Good night. I'll see you again tomorrow uh, at 9 o'clock, and hopefully our Dow, okay, still hanging here. Okay, let's see the Nasdaq. Okay, let's Nasdaq see whether, okay, the Nasdaq is showing strength, so a bit surprising. Okay, so if you see here, okay, can you see? Wait, this is not Nasdaq. This is gold. Okay, sorry. That's why I was a bit shocked. I said the pattern looks similar to gold. Okay, so if you look here, uh, possibility. Okay, possibility. We may have seen uh, the high for Nasdaq also. Okay, but for confirmation, I think this is also similar to Dow. Confirmation, we need to see this low breaks, then we see, because market has made a high, uh, then this is resting, trying to break the low, and still not convinced that this is the high. Okay, and another reason we can look for is, especially when we trade futures. Okay, I can be pretty certain that this is going to be the high for Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, if you are planning to trade, you can sell at 21480 with a stop at 565. Okay, so this is a pretty clear signal compared to the Dow. Okay, let me double check the Dow on the volume. Usually when we trade futures, we need to pay attention to the volume. Okay, so yeah, I think Dow also giving us a signal. Okay, this is giving us a signal that this is going to be the high. Okay, this is going to be the high, but the only thing I don't understand is, see here, the data, this high is showing 42976, but I don't see 42976 here. I only see 42941. So this is where I'm a bit confused, because that 976, then where did this 35 pips gone, or where is this disappeared, the 35 pips? Because usually your data feed should be pretty clear and pretty straightforward. Okay, so here we have all the signals. Okay, we have all the signals that this is the high, this is going to be the high, but it's not given us a confirmation. The confirmation is we should see the price breaking the 730, and right now this is coming off. Okay, so coming off, which means to say, okay, now I think now we can get the break. Okay, now we will get the break. Okay, now you see here we are going to get the break. Okay, I think now we can be pretty convinced that this is breaking. And okay, by the way, how many of you are holding the Dow sell? Okay, I'm still holding. So hopefully this might help. Okay, this might help in my recap the losses. Okay, how many of you, is there anyone here holding the Dow sell? Okay, now what I can tell you about this is it has to break and this weakness is expected to last for another 30 minutes, okay, minimum. So if it can really go for another 30 minutes, we should see either 650 or further down extension of 560 and 460. So I'm planning to exit at 460 or 560. Definitely I got to see whether this low breaks. So expect this weakness to continue for another 30 more minutes. So this is something I'm just trying to give you in terms of the holding period. That means the time as well as the level, which is definitely would be helpful in your trading. Okay, so I suggest if you closed, I don't know. I mean, if you close, then it's fine. But maybe if you can re-enter, you try to sell again at. Let me see. Because it's the first time is trying to test the lows. Okay, so probably you may want to re-enter again at 805 or 840. Then put a stop above this and see whether this would break convincingly, because see right now this is really struggling to uh, break. So if it breaks, you see, remember I told you 560 should be your first target, okay, 560. So then if it really comes, then we can see 660 as well. So maybe I want to exit at 560, then then another one at 460. Okay, 460. These are the two levels of exit, and we always try to uh, fight for a bigger profit. You see, like for instance, if you just see the gold, if let's say our view is bullish, definitely would have made good money. But the problem today happened was we were in the wrong side of the market. Okay, we were in the wrong side of the market because we were bearish and the price went bullish. So this is unforeseen, and we cannot you know sometimes this happens. Sometimes this happens. So we can't do. We are in the right direction. Market moves, then we exit with the right price. That would be the a good trade. But sometimes when we are in the wrong direction, so we'll try to get with the minimum damage. Okay, so I just want to end my session. Okay, and looking guys to closely follow us, then we will try to improve and bring the consistency, everything on pair. I think all this should happen within a month. So slowly we will try to open the doors. We'll see how we can get back. Okay. Okay. Thank you. See you again tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 9. Okay. We will see then. We'll see how we can go about.